Two fighters should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
Time for our tail of the tape. It's Conor, the Destroyer Benn, 146 pounds, his reach just over 68 inches, and he stands 5'8" tall. And facing him, it's Sugar Ray Leonard, 65.8 kilos. He's 175 centimeters tall with a reach of 179.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about it.
Conor, the Destroyer Benn, one of the most exciting and electrifying fighters in the world today. Sugar Ray Leonard, one of the greatest all-time, won world titles in 5 weight classes.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, introducing from Essex, England, a continental welterweight champion, Conor, the Destroyer Benn. Fighting out of the blue corner, presenting one of the all-time greats, the Hall of Fame legend of boxing, a 5-division champion of the world, Sugar Ray Leonard.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
The wait is over. The speaking stopped. The fight begins. Now, let's get the answers.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. This was that jab. Good counter punch. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? And of course, we fight outside today, Johnny, and that's going to put a little extra strain on both of these fighters' conditioning.
So Todd, let me explain to you. We are outside. Nobody can turn the temperature down. Nobody can turn the sun down. When that sun's beating on you, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you're getting hit, when you're getting hurt, there's no cool fan that's dropping in there. This is where it's real fighting, fighter on fight.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. One punch could change everything in this battle. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You'd like to see more jabs. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Benn in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
Get your mind back.
Good work, that's it. Breathe, just get your breath. Good.
You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your...
Good enough, but you're still landing the power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried.
Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you're going back into this.
It's the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing.
Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back and then we go again.
Keep him on the end of his jab. You're getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful.
Going back into it. Now it's a tougher fight and he's going to be confident.
A little bit so we can't figure it out.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Jab, and don't get carried away. Think about the face around what we're doing.
There we go.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think light. Concentrate.
These punches coming from every angle. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move, you hit and you don't get hit.
It's a flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front of you, you've got to cut him off. Cut the ring off. Make the ring small. Put him on the back foot. Put him under pressure.
Both fighters landing these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Both men step back for just a moment. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Benn in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Get back out there. Needs to win this fight. Get your mind back.
I think you're taking him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt.
Just get your shots off. Don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it. I need you to
Keep smoking. The jab's working nice.
win back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win.
Winkers, don't let back into the fight.
Let's get it started in round 3. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Jab misses. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Which fighter will say no mas? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Benn in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Get your mind back on the job.
I love that. I love that jab's slick. Good work.
This guy, you're much better. He's not in your league. Come on.
Power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think back.
The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it. Right, let's go out there, get your boxing back together.
Boxing a little bit. Just vary it up a little bit so you can figure it out. Great.
Win the round on your jab, and then breathe when you're stepping around.
Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear and he'll start tiring out.
Get back out there and win the round. I need you to get back out there.
Keep smart. I don't want you to load up.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Be smart, get your shots off, and don't...
Absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got to be smart. Otherwise he'll...
Back at it in round 4. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
The straight right just misses. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Missing with the left hook. Just missing with the uppercut. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Benn in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Time for the 5th round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
It's all offense all the time. Do you believe this? Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That hook just can't find the target. No rest for the weary. Swing and a miss with that hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. talk about Benn in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bo, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just...
This is the beginning of round 6. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? You'd like to see more jabs. They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Benn in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
He's not good work. That's it. Breathe. Just get your breath. Good work.
Back on this round. I need you to focus on what you're doing.
No free shots. Keep small. Just the same again. Don't chip.
Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back and we go again. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind.
Don't forget the jab. And don't get carried away. Think about the...
Go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart.
Stay.
And there's the bell for round 7. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Both men step back for just a moment. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They threw the hook, it didn't land. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You don't want to trade shots. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Benn Ben in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Worry about him, right? It's only one round that you've lost, don't worry about it.
Yeah, we'll start tomorrow. So just keep coming on the end of his jab.
Now you're going back into it. Now it's a tougher fight and he's going to be confident. Let's take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of that jab, and then just start galloping.
I want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up.
Stop him in his tracks. I need you to get back out there.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll ride it out.
Back. Just box him. Be smart. Just get your shots off. Don't get...
That was 1-2 straight down. No, you can't miss him.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Worry about it.
Just the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. Your gaps up.
Round 8, and we're off again. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
Down goes Ben.
The referee's down him, watching him close. Come on, make it, you can do it.
That will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again, they've got it.
Counter punch. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Final 10 seconds here unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Judges have spoken a unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous? You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.